The institution of marriage has suffered a decline across the world, but it is here in the aging societies of Asia where it's got governments and families most worried. Despite efforts to cajole people towards taking the leap, fewer of them do. Our Northeast Asia correspondent Wei Ju traveled to Japan and South Korea to find out why people are finding it so hard to tie the knot. And here she looks at the situation in Japan.
A traditional Japanese Shinto wedding is quite a solemn affair. The bride and the groom, dressed in white and black, are brought before the gods in a purification ceremony. But the event has become something of an endangered species, with fewer Japanese tying the knot. By the time they turn 50, 1 in 4 Japanese men hasn't even managed to marry once. The same goes for 1 in 7 women. But that's certainly not for the lack of trying. Japanese singles still overwhelmingly want to get married, but many complain long hours in the office makes it difficult to meet people. So Arata Funabara, 4 times married himself, created this speed dating cafe in the heart of Ginza. Single office workers can drop in for some coffee and cake while chatting up the opposite sex.
もう少しやっぱカジュアルに出会いの場を提供することが重要だと思いまして、カフェスタイルの出会いの場を作りました。
Most customers are shy about divulging their true intentions, but occasionally someone speaks up.
そうですね、やっぱり彼女が欲しくて来ました。
That's the kind of enthusiasm anthropologist Yoshi Muriki says has largely gone missing in Japan after decades of economic stagnation. But she says enthusiasm alone isn't going to be enough.
These young men, they are making much less money than the previous generation. So that then still the women are looking for similar level of economic strong and capabilities. From the economic structure, it's just simply not possible.
Making the impossible possible is the mission for IBJ. Japan's largest dating agency claims to have paved the way for 5,000 marriages in 2017.
会員さんにどんな人を探してますかっていうことよりもいつまでに結婚したいですかっていうことをまず最初に問う。
So it's very target oriented. Where's the room for love?
目標をやっぱり持たないといつまでにっていういたずらに年を重ねていってしまいますよね。
Mr. Ishizaka admits getting on with the task often requires Japanese women to lower their expectations of how much money their future spouses should earn. But at the same time, women are still expected to stop work once they have children, and returning to a full-time job afterwards remains difficult. One study says because of that, marriage would end up costing a woman $2 million in lifetime earnings. If this doesn't change, asking a woman not to be choosy could just be one thing too many. Wei Ju, Channel News Asia, Tokyo.